So, hey guys, Tomer here, welcome to a video where, well, it's not really a video, it's just me. I'm gonna be ranting about gaming companies that have done very shitty, shady things, and in general, why I dislike these companies. So, we'll start with Ubisoft. First of all, Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed Unity to the market. I would like to say that Assassin's Creed Unity as a setting, like, I love the French Revolution. I love that period in France, and I would love to play in that game. I would love to play as Arno or whatever the protagonist's name is in that game. I would really do. Um, but yeah. Oh, something I forgot to mention. I will be putting some a background video. Just so you know, I'm not currently playing the game in the background. I think it will most likely be a Mount and Blade video with the Le Eagle mod, but I'll see what I'll put there. Anyways, though, yeah, I love that period. I love that period, and I love the Napoleonic Wars, which happened after the French Revolution. The thing is, just the game was not finished. It was released and it was full of bugs. It was buggy as hell. You might as well just call it Sonic 06 2.0. It's the second Sonic 06. Wow. That's why I kind of boycotted Ubisoft. Um, Now, to be fair, I've not seen any more shitty things they've done. Like I saw the whole thing with that happened a long time ago with Watch Dogs, where the graphics they showed in the trailer were greater than the graphics the game actually had on the PC version. So yeah, I can understand why it pissed off people, and I can understand why it's so shitty and such a shady kind of practice. Anyways, though, we're gonna move on to other companies I want to talk about because, like with Ubisoft, I've got a big problem, but it's not something that can get me really angry. And you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. You'll know why I made this video. There's a specific reason why I'm talking about these companies, and I'm gonna talk about many companies. So yeah, the thing is, um, I want to talk now. I want to talk about EA. Yeah, let's talk about EA. EA has done some pretty shady things, like releasing 1,000 fucking expansion packs for um, The Sims 3, and then um, you know, making you pay like I don't know $20 for the expansion or something. Um, it's just it's just content that would have easily been on the game. And with The Sims 4, I know of this whole kind of controversy with pools, where they didn't include pools in the main game when they could have easily done so. But it's not such a big problem in my opinion. Anyways, though, I want to talk specifically about something that kind of pisses me off, but not that much. It pisses me off enough not to buy a certain game and not to support that company, not support EA. Here's the thing: BioWare, the company that makes the Dragon Age games, um, the Dragon Age and the Mass Effect games, is owned by EA. EA is the parent company of BioWare at the moment. Yeah, right now, things might change in the future. I don't think that things can change in the future, but who knows? Really, who knows? All right. So yeah. The thing is, I don't like the fact that Dragon Age Inquisition is not on Steam. Here's the thing: the game was 70 euros. If you, I live in Europe, so I live in Europe, and my country is in the eurozone. Therefore, I have euros as the currency here. It's euros. That's the currency, and well, euros are just it was 70 euros. That's ludicrous, especially in my country. We're not the richest folks. We have some difficult economical recovery. Times when it comes to economy in my country right now are difficult. There is a kind of an economical crisis, you know. Yeah. But yeah. It's just I can't buy a game that's 70 euros. I find that outrageous, but whatever. There was also a version where you didn't get a horse and you didn't get all kinds of shit, but you got the game. Uh, I was fine with these kinds of little DLCs that were included if you were willing to pay extra. I like did kind of bother me since they could have easily been on the main game, and they costed 10 euros. But I guess it's just 10 euros for a huge amount of content, so I can kind of understand it. Anyways, though, Dragon Age Inquisition is not on Steam. This is a big problem because I cannot buy the game. I cannot buy the game. It's if it was 50 euros, I could kind of get the money and pay for it. My parents have other things to pay for, so they really can't be bothered to pay for my games. And I understand that. That's why I'm not asking them. I would really like to play Dragon Age Inquisition. It seems like a great game, and frankly, it's much better than Dragon Age 2. Like not as good as Dragon Age Origins, which was the first Dragon Age game, but very good. Anyways, though, the problem is I could, if it was on Steam, I could easily get the discount on it. You know, get it for 20 euros, for example, which isn't that hard to get. 20 euros, no, it's not that hard to get 20 euros. It's pretty easy. 10 euros, 15 euros, even 30 euros, it's fine. Or even 40. 40, and as I said, 50, it would be a little tricky, but I could get the money to, you know, to buy the game. But as it stands, I cannot get the money, and for the love of God, I don't want to play Origin. The whole game is built around Origin. Like, you can't play it without Origin. This leads me to only one thing. Either pirating it or not playing it. I'd rather not pirate it because it's I wouldn't really like to, you know. I can't say that I have never pirated something before. Of course I have. Of course I have. But I'd like to not pirate as much. I don't want to pirate that much. I really don't. I do sometimes, but it's the whole thing like to try. I want to try the game before buying it. You see, yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, let's talk about other companies now. I don't wanna have anything to do with Origin. Origin is, by the way, EA's ripoff of Steam. It's a much smaller version that only sells games that EA and its smaller companies made. So yeah, these are my issues with EA. Not much. They haven't been involved in many scandals lately, and good for them. Good for them. They're getting their reputation back. They're after losing it for so long. They're finally becoming, you know, good at you know, they're finally listening to their to the people who play their games. Anyways, though, let's talk about what other company now. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, if you don't like the things EA has done, blame EA, not BioWare. BioWare made the game, but I'm pretty sure that BioWare, if they want, like, they were never asked if the game could go on Steam. They were never asked if they wanted to make the game 60 euros or 70 euros. Like, if you're outraged by this, then please blame EA, not BioWare, because BioWare has no say in these things. Really doesn't. The publisher has the publisher sets the price. The publisher does things like that, and decides where the game will appear, I guess, and things like that. So yeah. Let's talk about. What should we talk about? Oh, we should talk about Bethesda and ZeniMax. So Bethesda is for those of you who don't know, is a company that is owned by ZeniMax Media. ZeniMax Media is the parent company of Bethesda. Bethesda makes the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series. They have great titles, like they were the geniuses behind the Elder Scrolls 5, the Elder Scrolls 4, Skyrim, Oblivion, and Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 4 is not out, but I think that it will be announced recently. It will be announced very, very. I don't know when, but I think it will be announced very soon in some sort of conference or something. I don't remember. It might not be. It might be the Elder Scrolls 6 that is announced, but whatever. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the company. So Captain Sparkles is a YouTuber who has around 8 million subs. And he's trying to make a game. And before you people say, "Oh, let's kill him because YouTubers can never make a game," and you know what happened to the Yogscast and everything. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the Yogscast were trying to create a game through Kickstarter. The game didn't work. They couldn't finish the game. The company they entrusted on creating the game could not create it due to financial problems. And to be fair, it's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. It really is, and it sucks. But yeah, it was an utter failure. They couldn't deliver the game, and they gave I think coupons or something for where you could use a code to get another game to get another game for free, a different game that was very similar to the one they were creating. But again, it was very similar. It wasn't the same game, and people paid for this exact game. That was my problem with that case. But yeah, let's not get into that. I'll simply say that this is a different case. Captain Sparkles and the team he has entrusted are using their own money to create this game, and it's a much simpler game. Like the Yogscast game was really demanding, and like you could do anything in that game. It was Minecraft with more cartoony graphics and less cubic. I don't know. It was like that. Anyways, though, here's the thing. The name of that game Captain Sparkles is trying to create is Fortress Fallout. Now, Fallout, as I said, is a game made by Bethesda. So ZeniMax, not Bethesda, ZeniMax sent Captain Sparkles a cease and desist letter. What is that? Essentially, it is change that name. We find problematic, and we won't take you to court. It's something I have a problem with, because let's face it, who is going to say Fortress Fallout? Who's going to be like, "Oh, Fortress Fallout, it surely is Fallout 4, that's for sure." I mean, yeah, it's just fucking stupid. Here's the thing, I wanted one of two reasons. This is one of the two reasons I wanted to create this video. Because Bethesda is getting undeserved hate because of ZeniMax's shitty actions. If you remember correctly, and if you know a lot of things about Mojang, They did this with Mojang too, over the name Scrolls. Scrolls was the name of one of Bethesda's game. It's The Elder Scrolls, as I said before. Well, ZeniMax and Bethesda were not happy. Like in that case, Bethesda was actually the one who was actually the one with the lawsuit and everything. Like it was going on between Mojang and Bethesda. In this case, the letter was sent by ZeniMax, not Bethesda. Like in this case, Bethesda is getting hate because of ZeniMax's actions. In the other case with Mojang, where Mojang and Bethesda sued each other, and Mojang could not trademark the name Scrolls, but could use it. That's what the court said. That's what the court agreed on. That Bethesda would not force Mojang to change their name, but Mojang would not trademark the name. So yeah, Scrolls is not trademarked. You can use it anywhere you want. Anyways, though, the thing is, that was done by Bethesda and ZeniMax. This was only done by ZeniMax, and Bethesda is getting hate that is undeserved. Like, send the hate to ZeniMax people, not Bethesda. Anyways, though, I guess, I mean, what else can I say? Oh yeah. Oh my god, yes. Here's the second reason I want to create this video. The first reason was that Bethesda was getting undeserved hate for something ZeniMax did. And ZeniMax, we all know, is shitty. ZeniMax is really fucking shitty. Anyways, though, here's the second reason. I wanted to make a video about the Creative Assembly. Yes, the Creative Assembly. What did the Creative Assembly do to me? I'm fired up. I am really fired up. I don't know if I sound angry. If I sound angry, then alright. I am fucking angry. I'm really fucking angry. Here's what they did. Here's exactly what they fucking did. Fucking retards. They released Rome 2, right? Alright. Rome 2 was full of fucking bugs. It was an unfinished game. It was exactly like Assassin's Creed Unity. Like lots of bugs, no fixes, and they tried to fix it with patches, but they released the game broken. Like, if you release a broken game and then patch it later, I don't give a shit if you patch it. Still, you released it as a broken game. For fuck's sake. Now, I don't know if that's the fault of their publisher, Sega, I think. Or was it Sega only the I think Sega was only the publisher of Medieval 2. I don't know what their publisher is. Maybe the Creative Assembly is its own publisher, which I doubt. I don't know if you can do this. I really don't. I don't fucking know at all. I don't know what's going on. I really don't when it comes to that kind of shit. I'm not a big companies guy. I don't know my shit when it comes to that type of stuff. But yeah, essentially they here's the thing. They released Total War Attila. It was a balanced game. It was a good game. I bought it. I know it. It had a bright future. And I was like, okay, they cannot fuck up now. They released a perfect game, right? Right? Well, I was fucking wrong, wasn't I? Because, you know what? 1 or 2 weeks after they released they released the game with a DLC first of all. That was the Viking culture pack. But the culture pack came with the game in most cases. So I thought, well, I guess it's an added bonus. Like it's shitty. It's kind of shitty that they added the cultures outside of the game. But it's not such a big thing. Here's the thing though. 1 or 2 weeks after it was released, they got another culture pack. They made another culture pack 2 weeks after the game was released. For fuck's sake. And the new culture pack had the Burgundians, the Longobards. The Longobards are, by the way, people who settled in northern Italy. That's why northern Italy is called Lombardy, from Logombardy, which was the country of the Longobards. Yeah, I think that's the story. I don't remember if that's the actual story. I think it is though. Anyways though, essentially they released these two Germanic tribes, and they released another Germanic trib that I don't fucking remember at all. And here's the thing, when they did that, I was like, well, shame on you, Creative Assembly, for doing this kind of cash grab. But I wasn't angry. I wasn't really that angry. I was just a little disappointed that they kind of lost their position in 2 fucking weeks. They managed to mess themselves up again. I was kind of angry because I wasn't angry. I was kind of disappointed, as I said, because of that. Here's what happened. 2 weeks after that, or 1 week actually after that, after releasing the long beard culture pack, the second culture pack they released, first being the Viking culture pack they released with the game. After they did that, they released the Celtic pack, the Celtic culture pack. They released the Celtic culture pack, the third fucking culture pack. The third. Like, for fuck's sake. That's when people started copying and pasting the middle finger. They made the middle finger out of dots and lines and underscores. These talented people that kind of create that, and then lots of people copy pasted around the internet. Like someone created a skeleton with underscores and stuff for use in chats and stuff. Yeah, they literally created a middle finger, and then were like, and every comment was like, "Fuck you, CA, fuck you, CA, fuck you, CA, fuck you, CA," and had the middle finger symbol above it. Yeah. Like, I was very happy to see that people were actually getting it. But here's the thing. Here's what made me so fucking depressed about this case. There are people defending this sort of behavior, saying DLCs are nothing new. Yes, you fucking retard. DLCs are nothing new. Of course they aren't. But here's the thing. Releasing 3 DLCs in 3 weeks after you release a fucking game is a fucking cash grab. Especially when you release Civilizations, you could have easily added to the game. For fuck's sake, people need to stop being fanboys. And that's not the thing that I'm angry with. I'm angry at the fucking company that was able to redeem itself for 1 week, then make itself look like a cash-grabbing whore, and make people disappointed, and then make people angry 1 week later. For fuck's sake. You know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna create a game? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a big fan base. I'm gonna have lots of fanboys worshipping my feet. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a game. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna create 1,000 DLCs. I'll release 1 DLC every day. And then I'll have the fanboys back me up. Because apparently that's the stupidity of people. No, I see nothing wrong here. Just 3 fucking DLCs released. DLCs are not the new thing. Get over yourselves. You're fucking hypocrites. Oh my god. Fuck you. Go pay for the shitty game. I wanted a game for 50 fucking euros. Well, I got a game for 50 euros and then I gotta spend another 30 euros to get the rest of the fucking game. They literally locked certain factions. They made certain factions unplayable in the main game, so they could release them as fucking DLC. These are not just factions they added. No, 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 no. The only thing that is changed is a couple of units. And here's the thing. Most of the units in both the second and the third pack lacked originality. Like in the second pack, it wasn't that that big of a problem. In the second culture pack, the one with the Longobards and the Burgundians, it wasn't such a big deal. Because here's the thing, there were some pretty unique units. But in the Celtic pack, everything is just generic barbarian. Fucking trousers. I'm pretty sure they also copied a unit from the Vandals that were a faction in the main game. Which was like the shirtless dude with fucking only with pants. And they used it for the barbarians in the Celtic regions, you know, of England. Like in Scotland and Ireland and stuff like that. For fuck's sake, I fucking hate that shitty behavior. I hate that shitty behavior, and that's why I'm not gonna support the Creative Assembly until they fucking learn that they cannot do this shit. I might have made the mistake of buying Total War Attila, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna support you anymore, CA. Go fuck yourself, or go fix yourself. Alright, end of the rant. See you in the next video. Bye.